que no es parecido, pero es América Latina, tiene ese calor también, el mar. Entonces, tiene cosas un poquito de este sentimiento de tropicalidad, pero también la cultura es diferente, la mezcla también de personas es diferente un poquito, pero me gusta mucho. In general, the anti-hero, it's a character where you can relate with him on a very secret level. A lot of things that we can see in ourselves, are not exactly what we want to talk about, and suddenly to have a hero that manages to carry the same, I would say, human failure, and still be a central character. I think it's a way to relate on a more, let's say, secret, personal level. The relation between like an actor and the movies he's doing is very strange, because you never really know where you say yes or no to something. If you stay true to yourself, then you have, like, let's say, political reasons, or just a question of money. Sometimes you need to work, and so you take, what's, because we don't have that much choice. You just have the choice that comes to you. So the way you select movies, I think, tells something about who you are, but I don't really exactly know well, in what sense. Directors, they are people, so you meet different kinds of people, and once again, the energy flows. But I mean, I would say with the experience, you feel how it's going to work with somebody, if it's going to be complicated or not. I have a tendency to work with people who I feel that, I could spend 2 months with and not argue, If somebody's maybe too directing, I'm not attracted. It has to work both ways, I think, somehow. I feel that, it's a very young place still, and so I feel that television in general in Latin America has been not helping the cinema industry, I would say. But I mean, Latin America is, it's blossoming, so it's full of stories and drama and youth and energy. So I think maybe sometimes it's just a question about putting a little more money in movies instead of, using TV as a tool, like a social tool. The thing is that as an actor, when you start, you need to make money. Okay, so you do, and so you can dub voices, and I did dub voices, when I was a much younger actor, and so I always kept, like, a foot in this industry, in the dubbing industry. But then they hire you not just because of your voice, but because of your name, and so you get involved with, for example, cartoons. I've been doing quite a lot of cartoons, and for a while the cartoons were the only thing that I've been doing that I could show to my kids. All the other movies were more like grown-up movies, so at least they could see Ice Age or Shrek or whatever. Okay, strangely enough, I was involved with this movie and another one that I've done not so long ago, at the last minute, because the actor who was supposed to do it couldn't do it anymore. So they called me. It was Reda Kateb. I don't know if you know that French actor. And he was supposed to do the movie, and I think there was a date problem. So they called me, and I had to read the thing, and in 2 days, I had to say yes or no, and it was just fine. I mean, I knew who Xavier Dolan was, and I thought it was a great opportunity to work with this guy. So he's a very young director, but in the same time, for years, I've been working only with very young directors, producing young directors, working with young directors, much younger directors than me, and I'm pretty comfortable with that energy. Not so long ago, I worked with a young director. He was 28, but that's pretty young for a director. Called Ariel Kleiman in Australia. I'm doing a movie again with Kim Chapiron. People that are like young guys that I like the energy of youth. There's something very raw and real, with less thinking most of the time. But some of the errors directors can make as young directors in their early movies, I think they're just beautiful, and they will never they will never come back again. I've been participating to the production of like most of the last movies I did. It's not that I really want to be a producer, but I did produce some young guys that I'm pretty proud of. I'm thinking about Romain Gavras and Kim Chaperon, for example. Well, I've never really been a professional of anything, but no, really early, because of my father was an actor too, and a dancer, and a musician and a singer. I was always attracted. It was the easiest thing for me to project myself in. So it went. I did it like the normal way. Like circus was for me. Circus was a way to be able to do stuff with nothing. So we were doing shows, street shows, most of them, like clowning on jazz music and stuff. So that was my approach, and I thought that actors should be able to do everything, or at least pretend. So I thought like circus was interesting because you would juggle, you would use your body, express. That's where I started ballet. I don't know. I thought it was important at the time. Benvenuto a FICCI in Cartagena. No, vamos. Okay, di nuovo. Hi, I'm Vincent Cassel. Thanks for coming for FICCI in Cartagena. Muy bien, perfecto.